On Capitol Hill, House Republicans are banding together in defense of the unborn. 200 GOP lawmakers sent a letter today to congressional leaders of both parties. They want assurances that any government funding bill will include a longstanding provision that prohibits taxpayer money from financing abortions. Correspondent Mark Irons reports. Mark?
Tracy, that pro-life provision, the Hyde Amendment, has been supported by Republicans and Democrats for decades, including now President Joe Biden, who supported it as recently as 2019. Democrats want to repeal the Hyde Amendment now, which would mean an end to conscience protection rights for millions of Americans.
We are proud to stand with members of Congress.
The battle to protect unborn babies faces a pivotal moment. Americans United for Life supports a letter signed by over 200 Republican members of Congress to all four congressional leaders. It reads, as part of their pro-abortion crusade, Democrats have taken direct aim at these long-standing bipartisan protections that generally prevent the federal government from using taxpayer dollars to support abortion procedures.
The Democrats and our leaders in power must stop listening to the abortion lobby and must start listening to their constituents.
Catherine Glenn Foster, the president of Americans United for Life, says keeping the Hyde Amendment is crucial to the fight.
Let me be clear. We will fight to remove the Hyde Amendment.
Some Democrats say it's discriminatory. And Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi says cutting the Hyde Amendment is about fairness.
Way before I was in Congress, as soon as the Hyde Amendment was there, I was thinking, how can we get rid of that? So it's long overdue getting rid of it in my view.
House Republican leader Kevin McCarthy tells me it's an American issue.
The Hyde Amendment has been agreed to for decades, not just by Republicans, but Republicans and Democrats.
And Catherine Glenn Foster says if President Biden was elected to unify the country, he should safeguard the Hyde Amendment as he did for years as a lawmaker.
It is clear that a supermajority of Americans, approximately 80%, oppose using our taxpayer dollars to fund elective abortions.
Last Friday, President Biden pledged his administration's commitment to codifying Roe v. Wade. And although Democrats control the House, if these 200 House Republicans stick to the pledge they made in this letter, it would be tough for the Hyde Amendment to be repealed in the House. In Washington, Mark Irons, EWTN News Nightly.